Be honest with me. When you have to send a voice note in English on WhatsApp, how many times do you record it, delete it, and re-record it before you finally hit send? 3 times? 5 times? And when you finally send it, do you listen back to it? No. You hate listening back to it. You cringe. Inside your head, when you are just thinking, your English voice sounds amazing. You sound like James Bond, smooth, intelligent, articulate, sophisticated. But when you open your physical mouth, what comes out? A thick, clunky, heady version of your native language wearing a cheap English costume. You sound slow. You sound clumsy. You feel like your IQ drops 50 points the moment you speak out loud. So what do you do to fix this pain? You go on YouTube. You search for how to sound like a native speaker. You watch videos on how to get a perfect American accent. You try to roll your R's like a cowboy. You try to inject slang into every sentence to sound cool. And let me tell you something painful, because nobody else will. You don't sound cool. You sound ridiculous. You sound like someone trying too hard to be someone they aren't. You sound inauthentic. It's like seeing someone wearing a tuxedo to a casual pizza party. It just looks weird. I'm Tom, and welcome back to English Adventure. Today we are going to have a very uncomfortable conversation about your obsession with your accent. You are chasing the wrong goal for the wrong reasons. You are chasing native vanity when you should be chasing physical clarity. Your problem isn't that you don't sound American, British, or Australian. Your problem is that your mouth muscles are weak, lazy, and completely untrained for the sport of English. Today, we stop treating pronunciation like an art form. Today, we start treating it like going to the gym for your face. Part 1. The Native Accent Vanity Trap. Let's destroy the biggest lie in the industry first. The lie that the ultimate goal of learning English is to sound exactly like a native speaker. Which native? Are you trying to sound like a taxi driver in the Bronx? A university professor in Oxford? A surfer in California? A farmer in rural Ireland? They all sound completely different. There is no single native accent. When you look in the mirror and say, "I hate my accent, I want to sound native," what are you actually saying? Let's decode that. You are saying, "I am insecure about the fact that I am a foreigner, and I want to hide my identity so people won't judge me." Stop it. That is pure vanity. That is your ego talking. Native speakers do not judge you for having a foreign accent. In fact, most people find accents charming, interesting, or exotic. It tells a story of where you come from. It shows you are smart enough and hardworking enough to learn a second language. Native speakers do not care about your flavor. What they do care about is clarity. Can they understand the words coming out of your mouth without straining their ears? Do they have to ask you to repeat yourself every third sentence? Do they lean in with a confused look on their face when you speak? There is a massive difference between having an accent, which is fine, and having bad pronunciation, which is lazy. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a thick Austrian accent. Is he hard to understand? No. He is incredibly clear. He is articulate. He owns his voice. You are mumbling because you are insecure. You are trying to hide your voice, which makes it even harder to understand. Your goal is not to erase your identity. Your goal is to polish the instrument so the music comes out clear. As long as you are obsessed with faking a Valley Girl American accent, you are focusing on the paint job of the car when the engine is broken. Part 2. The physical reality English is an athletic event. Why is your pronunciation bad? Why does your tongue feel too big for your mouth when you speak English? It's not because you aren't smart. It's physics and biology. Speaking a language is a physical act. It is a high-speed athletic performance requiring coordinated movements of your tongue, lips, jaw, throat, and diaphragm. You have spent your entire life, decades, training these muscles for your native language. Your tongue knows exactly where to go to make the sounds of your mother tongue. It's muscle memory. It's automatic. You don't even think about it. English requires completely different muscle movements. It's a different sport. When you try to speak English right now, you are using the muscle memory of your native language. You are trying to play tennis using the movements of badminton. Of course it looks clumsy. Of course you keep hitting the net. Let's look at the physical differences you are ignoring. 1. The tongue position, the anchor, in many languages, like Spanish, Japanese, or Russian, the resting position of the tongue is low and flat in the mouth, or pushing against the front teeth. In American English, the resting position is often higher, with the tip of the tongue floating near the ridge behind your top teeth, and the sides of the tongue bracing against your back molars. If your tongue is anchored low, and you try to speak English, you have to work twice as hard to get it up for those crisp English consonants like T, D, L, and N. Your tongue is traveling too far, so you sound slow and sloppy. 2. The lip lazy factor. Many languages don't require much active lip rounding. English demands it. Look at sounds like W, water, R, run, SH, shoe, or the vowel N, moon. You have to physically push your lips forward into a tight circle. If you have lazy lips from your native language, these sounds will come out flat and unclear. You say fata instead of water because your lips refuse to do the work. 3. The vowel space. Your language might only use 5 distinct vowel sounds, A, E, I, O, U. English has roughly 15 to 20 vowel sounds, depending on the dialect. Many of these sounds exist in the tiny, microscopic spaces between the vowels you know. The difference between sheep and ship is a tiny shift in tongue tension and height. The difference between bed and bad is a tiny shift in jaw openness. Your mouth doesn't have the fine motor control yet to hit these tiny targets accurately. Your mouth muscles are literally out of shape for English. You are trying to run a marathon without ever having jogged a mile. Your tongue feels thick and clumsy because it doesn't know the choreography yet. You don't need more knowledge about pronunciation rules. You need physical therapy for your face. Part 3. The deaf ear syndrome. Before we can hit the gym, we have to talk about your ears. There is a rule in phonetics. You cannot produce a sound that you cannot clearly hear. Right now, your brain is filtering English through the soundboard of your native language. Your brain is lazy. When it hears a new English sound, it tries to categorize it into a box that already exists in your native language. If your native language only has one sound that is similar to E, and English has two, the tense E in sheep and the relaxed I in ship, your brain literally cannot hear the difference between them. It files them both under your native E. If you cannot hear the difference, you will never be able to speak the difference. You will say, I want a sheep, when you mean, I want a ship, and you won't even know you made a mistake. You will think you said it perfectly. You have to retrain your auditory cortex to stop filtering. You need to force your brain to open up new categories for these new sounds. How? By obsessive, microscopic listening. Stop listening to podcasts to get the gist of the message. Start listening to the mechanics of the noise. Pick one sound that gives you trouble. Let's say it's the American R. Spend 10 minutes just listening to how a native speaker says that sound in different positions. At the start of a word, run. In the middle, bird. At the end, car. Don't listen to the meaning of the words. Listen to the quality of the sound. Is it growly? Is it smooth? Is it long or short? Until you can close your eyes and clearly hear the nuance, your mouth will remain clumsy. You can't target what you can't see. Part 4. The protocol, the mouth gym workout. Okay, Tom. You've convinced me. My tongue is weak, my lips are lazy, and my ears are deaf. How do I fix it? We need a training regimen. Stop calling it studying pronunciation. This is a workout. We are going to use a technique called aggressive shadowing. Most of you do shadowing wrong. You listen to a sentence, pause the audio, and then robotically repeat the words in your own voice. That does nothing. That's just reciting. Aggressive shadowing is about mimicking the entire physical experience of the speaker. You want to steal their mouth movements, their rhythm, their energy. Here is your 4-step mouth gym workout. You do this for 20 minutes, 3 times a week. Step 0. The warm-up, limbering up. Just like you stretch before a run, you need to stretch your face. Lip buzzes. Blow air through loose lips to make a brrr, hoarse sound. Do this for 30 seconds. Feel the blood flow to your lips. Tongue stretch. Stick your tongue out as far as it will go. Hold for 5 seconds. Pull it back in. Repeat 5 times. Push it against your left cheek hard, then your right cheek hard. Jaw release. Massage the muscles where your jaw connects near your ears. Open your mouth wide as if yawning, then close. Repeat 10 times. Your face should feel warm and loose. Step 1. The audio mold. Listening for mechanics. Find a 30-second clip of a native speaker you want to emulate. Choose someone with a clear, strong, articulate voice. Do not pick a rapper mumbling or someone with a super niche regional accent. Pick a news anchor or an articulate actor. Put on headphones. Close your eyes. Listen to that 30-second clip on loop 10 times. Do not try to understand the words. Forget the meaning. Try to feel the physical shape of the sound. Where is the music going up? Where is it going down? Where are the loud punches? Where are the fast, quiet parts? Feel the beat of the language. You are building a mental map of the choreography. Step 2. The mumble track, training rhythm. Play the audio loop again. This time, mumble along with it out loud. Do not pronounce the words. Just make noises that follow the rhythm and intonation. Hum 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 hum. If they go high in pitch, you go high. If they speed up, you speed up. You are training the musicality framework before you add the complex lyrics. If you get the rhythm wrong, pronouncing the individual words correctly won't save you. Step 3. The slow motion drill, training tongue placement. Slow the audio down to 0.75x speed. Most players can do this. Now, try to speak exactly in time with them. Focus intensely on the physical mechanics. You have to be conscious of what your mouth is doing. When they say an L, where is your tongue? Is it pushing tight against the ridge behind your teeth? When they say an R, are your lips rounding fiercely? Are you pulling your tongue back? When they say TH, is your tongue actually coming out between your teeth? You must exaggerate these movements. Your muscles are weak, so you have to overcompensate to train them. You should feel physically tired in your jaw and tongue base after 10 minutes of this. If your face doesn't hurt, you aren't trying hard enough. You are building muscle. Step 4. The performance, full speed and recording. Bring it back to 1x speed. Try to match them perfectly. Same speed, same emotion, same pauses, same stress. You are trying to become their clone physically. Crucial step. Record yourself doing this on your phone. Listen to the recording side by side with the original audio. This is the painful part. This is where you hear the truth. Where do you differ? Where did you sound flat? Where did your native vowel sound creep back in? Where did you miss a consonant? Pinpoint one single weakness. Okay, my L sounds lazy. And go back and drill only that sound for another 5 minutes. The final challenge. Listen to me. This is hard work. It is boring work. It makes you feel silly doing it alone in your room. That's why most people don't do it. That's why most people stay stuck with a clumsy, heavy accent their whole lives. Stop trying to sound like you were born in California or London. You weren't. Own your voice. Your accent is your history. It's part of who you are. But do not accept laziness. Do not accept mumbling. Do not accept physical incompetence in your mouth muscles. Commit to the gym. Treat your mouth like an athlete treats their body. If you do this consistently, one day, months from now, you will open your mouth to speak in a high-pressure meeting, and you will feel something new. The words won't feel thick and heavy anymore. They won't feel like they are stuck in your throat. They will feel light, crisp, and clear. You won't be thinking about your tongue. It will just do the work automatically. And you won't sound native. You will sound like a powerful, articulate, clear version of yourself speaking English. And trust me, that is 1,000 times better than a fake, cheap imitation of someone else. If you are ready to stop complaining about your voice and start sweating for a better one, hit the like button. Subscribe to English Adventure. It's time to hit the gym. I'm Tom. Start drilling.